Just some years ago, I started to realize that the only thing that ever truly mattered to me was if I could in the end be among the great people. So people would know me. I imagined what it would be like for people to remember me as someone. And I guess a big part of why I want to be someone like that would probably be because I think I was born with zero talents. Nothing to show off. Nothing inborn, just nothing. Yes, I did like doing certain things, but I was never really good at anything. I remember even in kindergarten, there were kids all around me that already knew something. They picked one thing, or did something, and they knew what to do with it, and they knew it well. I didn't know anything. I was not good at anything, in school or anywhere else. I didn't know anything, and I've been noticing this ever since I was little, like I said in the kindergarten. I remember because these moments struck me. Why was I never able to do anything at first like other people, at least at some level? Why was I bad at everything I did? No one could rely on me because I had no idea if I could even do it properly. And because I was so bad at it, it began haunting me a bit, and I started to realize that I gradually, more and more, that I didn't know anything. I was absolutely bad at everything I did. And this was not when I was only in kindergarten. This was also at school. This was at home. I tried everything, and nothing worked for me. I don't want to name everything specifically, but I know it was like that. I remember it, and that made me wonder, what am I even here for? What am I even supposed to do in life if I don't have an innate talent for anything? So I started to look for it. In the books, games, studies, whatever. Nothing worked. But there was something that I kinda had more interest in, which I realized later on. It was fitness and working out, and since then I was doing something around that. But later I realized that I will not be able to do the thing that is much important, which was earn my way in the world. At least I had no idea how to do so, just by working out. So I was looking for more and I found a way. And since then, I do what I want to do. There are a lot of struggles, but I was also born with something that if I know that something has a lot of potential, I'm not going to stop, whatever happens. And I made a lot of sacrifices, but that was to be expected. However, I did not realize what it truly meant to lose something or someone just for the sake of seeing through something I believe in. I just didn't want to give up. I wanted to see my success through. I wanted to do that because I want people to remember me for something, finally. I want people to know who they were around with, that I am finally someone. And I finally did something that was worth it and people know of. And this is not to satisfy other people's needs. I don't live for other people. I just want them to remember me. I didn't want to do this for other people, like to satisfy their needs or something. I wanted to prove to myself that I can be better than what they think I can be. I want them to know me as someone great, someone they will look up to, an inspiration. I don't want to be on their level. I want to be far greater than them. I want to prove to myself that I can rise above them. And to some degree, I think almost everyone wants this, to be remembered, but some don't want it as much as the others do. Like I do. I think everyone should strive to do something people will remember them by, at least a little.